Area and welcome to MCA Live. I'm Mackenzie Zerby.
And I'm Danny Moreno. And here are your announcements. Today is Thursday, September 14th, day 5. Students who want to help with homecoming, seniors are in room 109, juniors in room 306, and sophomores in room 308. Check with your advisor for day and time. Any student interested in FBLA, see Mr. Forspring by Tuesday, September 18th. Sign up to join Interact on Miss Bittinger's door, room 306. Senior baby pictures and money are due to room 216 by October 19th. All students and staff members must have a current parking pass in the school parking lot. Cars without passes will be ticketed. Senior high chorus will meet Mondays and Fridays during homeroom. And here's Mackenzie with your news.
This morning, following the news, the Think Big Committee, along with this year's student leaders, will host an assembly in the high school auditorium. During first period, the 7th, 8th, and 9th graders will be called to the auditorium. Sophomores, juniors, and seniors will be called during second period. The Think Big Dance Marathon is a fun-filled day of dancing, games, activities, testimonies, and motivation, all to help support families affected by pediatric cancer. The Think Big encourages everyone to participate in the dance marathon, which will now have a new date, Saturday, November 3rd. Information and registration forms will be handed out at the assembly. Donation to participate is $25, which includes an event t-shirt, breakfast, and a meal voucher. Adult volunteers and donations are also needed for this annual event. If you'd like to help or need a packet, they will be contact organizers at Cassandra Niglio in the athletic office or Anna Ditchy in the elementary school. Remember the rescheduled date is November 3rd and registration is October 3rd. Think big. Mount Carmel Area has a dress code, and thanks to generous donations, the school may be able to help provide students in need with clothing that aligns with the dress code. The office staff, Miss Deb Perdansky and Miss Marcy Morello, are the go-to ladies. Any student who has trouble maintaining dress code clothing are welcome to stop in the office and talk to the ladies. It's good to know your size so they can provide you with the correct clothing. Also, if anyone is interested in donating gently used or new dress code clothing, remember, bring them to the high school office. Remember, the dress code includes all colored shirts, khaki, navy blue, gray, or black pants and skirts. Only MCA-sponsored club or athletic logos are allowed. Students, do you want to drive to school? Have your own car, but you're not registered yet? We have a solution. Student vehicle registration forms are available in the main office. In order to register, you are required to have a license, registration, and insurance information. Once you've completed a packet, a copy will be made and given to Officer Brian Carnuccio. When finished, you'll be given a tag with a number on it. This goes on your mirror, so it is visible to the student resource officer. Driving is a privilege here at MCA. Cars that are not registered will be ticketed, so be sure to follow these instructions and you'll be all set to drive to school. The Mount Carmel Area musical students are taking orders for delicious R&K subs to raise money for their Broadway trip. The 12-inch subs come in many types, from Italian to roast beef and more, and come with or without onions. They are not only selling subs, but also pretzel sandwiches with types varying from chicken salad to tuna salad. The subs cost $6 and the pretzel sandwiches cost $5. All money and orders are due by Monday, September 7th, and will be delivered on Thursday, September 27th. Support the musical and order these delicious sandwiches. And we'll be right back with Elijah and
Tonight, the MCA football team will take a long trip up the Jersey Shore. MCA Live caught up with Coach Derrick to take his take on tonight's game.
Red Tornadoes are coming off a big win last week at Lewisburg. Game played at Bucknell. Really got our offense going last week. Had about 500 yards of offense, over 300 on the ground. So we look forward to keeping that going this week against Jersey Shore. The game is at Jersey Shore, which is one of our longer road trips of the year. Right now, Jersey Shore is 1-2, but they are a very, very scrappy team. They played some good competition early in the year. They're always a very, very good defensive team. They run a 5-2, extremely aggressive up front, so it's going to be a challenge for us to pick up their backers and some of their slanting linemen. Offensively, they're a pro-style offense. Their leading rusher right now is their quarterback, who can run and throw the ball. They also have a back coming back that rushed for around 1,500 yards last year, and they have a solid receiver on the edge, number 24, who made a big impact on their team last year as well. So, again, like I said, one of our longest road trips of the year. It'll definitely be a challenge for us, but our guys are up to the task, and we'll be ready. Go Big Red.
The Tornadoes will look to improve on their 2-1 record tonight against the Bulldogs. Currently, Jersey Shore is 1-2 and ranked 3rd in Quad A, while Mount Carmel is ranked 2nd in Double A. So we're in for an intense matchup tonight for the Tornadoes. Good luck, Red. Last night's scores: junior high football hosted Shamokin and won 22-18. Freshman football hosted Northwestern Lehigh and won 42-14. Girls soccer played against Bloomsburg and lost 6-0. Our Lady of Lourdes volleyball hosted Jim Thorpe and lost 3-0. Our Lady of Lourdes boys soccer hosted Northumberland Christian and lost 5-1. Matt Grabowski had the only goal. Tonight in sports, varsity football travels to Jersey Shore starting at 7. And that's all we got for sports this weekend. Danny Ray, you got anything else over there?
Yes, I do, Whiskey. This past week, September 9th to the 15th, is National Suicide Prevention Week. Although there is no single cause of suicide, one risk is social isolation. Everyone has a need to feel connected. It is important to make those who have feelings of depression or despair feel safe. If someone never had these types of feelings, it's hard to understand how someone else feels. If you are experiencing negative thoughts or know someone who might need help, reach out to someone. Over 14% of high school students consider suicide, and about 7% attempt suicide each year. Don't be afraid to talk to someone if you are feeling depressed or in despair. The National Suicide Hotline number is 1-800-273-TALK. Our school has 2 amazing guidance counselors who are willing to listen at any time, and we also have many trustworthy teachers. Talk to someone you trust. And here's today's lunch. Chicken enchilada dip with chips, sweet peas, refried beans, fruit cup, choice of milk. And Monday's breakfast is sausage, egg, and cheese muffin, whole grain cereal with toast, assorted bagels, chilled juice of fruit, and low-fat milk.
Remember to sign up for Think Big.
And good luck to the varsity football team against Jersey Shore.
Have a good weekend, MCA.
See you Monday.